Found sketchy burner apps on my partner's phone. He insists it was to protect me from lies. Now I'm torn between love and betrayal. When our conversation began, I was braced for many things, but not exactly what he offered. It wasn't the kind of confession you see in movies, where the protagonist spills his soul in a single heart-stopping moment. Oh no, his words came out more like peeling layers from an onion, each exchange a little stinging truth. He was overwhelmed, he said, with whatever it was we were becoming, a slippery slope he didn't quite manage to tread. Now that honesty had finally surfaced, it had its own weight pressing down on both of us, he admitted to exploring, the cutesy air quotes hanging awkwardly in the air between us, like he thought they lightened the load of what he'd done. Those apps, the messages, they were like ghosts cluttering a crowded room, faces he swiped past, searching for something unknown but comfortingly familiar, a digital sanctuary from real feelings. However silly as it sounds, what hurt me more than his confession was how defeated he looked, like he had taken a beautiful vase and smashed it, knowing there's no gluing it back together perfectly. And there I was, expecting to fall apart, and yet, here I was seeing him crumble instead. Him, with his stories of how he found refuge in flickering screens and digital comfort. Yet he sat there, comparing me to his fleeting online encounters, and in his whirlwind of nervous monologue, he slipped. I thought lying would hurt less, a groan-worthy insight if there ever was one, but as he said, I found an unexpected bubble of laughter escaping, a crazy sound that felt both maddening and liberating. The truth may have come belatedly, but there it was, like unwelcome guests who had stayed way too long. It was my silly heart, though, that refused to let go of the nonsense woven not to mend but just to stay afloat. Ridiculous as it seemed, here I was, half relieved to no longer be in the dark. Then silence enveloped us, that awkward quiet after the storm, the air thick with static, buzzing with unspoken things. For a moment, we lingered at this silent crossroads, the future looming with question marks, my brain whirled with snapshots of us the next day, the next month, the next year. For a heartbeat, the urge to bolt coursed through me, to escape this maze of confusion. But then he spoke softly, almost as if curling into the words, "Do we fix this, or let it all burn?" There lay the heart of it, the fork in our road he threw into my vulnerable hands, now balancing my indecisive heart between stupidity's blind forgiving and sanity's cool detachment. Every fiber begged for clarity, for a crystal ball to tell me how it all ends, yet all I held were those delicate strands of choice, pulled taut, waiting for me to weave them into something new.